The Rabbit R1 is one of the strangest bits of tech I've seen this year. This bright orange AI companion in a box was sold as the ultimate smartphone killer. But all I could wonder when I first saw this thing was, can it run Minecraft? Well, the short answer is yes. Underneath the Rabbit's minimal interface is essentially just Android. And there are plenty of others out there who have successfully run Minecraft on this thing. And they did it quite easily, I should add. But that's not my story. Oh no. See, my attempt to run Minecraft on this orange box spans 2 weeks. 2 weeks of late nights deep in Discord threads and so many lines of code that I don't think I will ever fully understand. Hours and hours of racking my brain on how Android jailbreaking actually works. So why put myself through hell? Well, to be frank, the Rabbit R1 is kind of useless. And I impulsively bought one. So if I can get Minecraft to run on this thing, it will weirdly make it easier to explain this $300 purchase to my wife. What am I doing? So let's unbox this thing. This arrived about 15 minutes ago. Honestly, don't know what to feel right now. Okay, let's have a look. Now, I've always been a big fan of Teenage Engineering, which is the company that designed this thing. I don't know what to feel right now because that is so sick, but I also know how much drama there is. See, ever since it was released, the R1 was surrounded by a bunch of controversy, with weird ties to crypto and some very alarming security flaws, just to name a few. But above all that, this thing just doesn't work the way it was promised. So given the recent security flaws, I don't know if I want to put any of my information on this thing. Now, I do dig more into my thoughts about the R1 in an upcoming video, so make sure you subscribe to that. But the main thing you need to know is, it does feel a little half-baked. Actually, I saw a great comment on a video that says it's not just half-baked, it's still wet. But maybe, just maybe, we can make it far more useful than it currently is. So let's try and install Android on this bad boy. But to do that, we're gonna have to get nerdy, lads. Because there's 3 tricky steps to install Android on the R1. First up, we need to unlock the OEM restrictions that Rabbit have put on the R1. Understandably, manufacturers don't want people messing around with their hardware. Secondly, we have to unlock the R1's bootloader. The bootloader is what's managing the operating system on the Rabbit. And with those steps done, the third step is to transfer or to flash the new Android files to the R1. And with Android installed, we can finally download Minecraft onto the Rabbit. And if all this sounds painful to you, it's because it is. But thank goodness for the internet, baby. See, this team of legends called Rabbitude, banger name by the way, what a good name. The Rabbitude team created a tool called R1 Escape. Every video that I've seen about jailbreaking the R1 made it look like a single-click operation, a one-and-done procedure. I can assure you, it took way more than one click. See, I first tried jailbreaking the R1 with my MacBook, but the scripts and software you need to jailbreak this thing require Windows or Linux. Hilariously, I don't have a device that can run either of those things in my house. Without a PC, I'm flipping out of luck, dude. But in the meantime, I could have another option. So, this is my wife's iMac. You can't assist me today. This is the problem. I'm hoping I can run Linux on a virtual machine so that I can then run the software I need to jailbreak this thing. All for Minecraft, baby. Let's go. So I installed Linux on a virtual machine software called UTM. Now that we have Linux running, let's see if this works. Apparently, all I have to do is r1.sh. Something is happening, which is good. Okay, so I've just powered off the Rabbit and I've plugged it in, and this is where things could either work really well or work really badly. Oh, it could work really well. Okay, confirm. Okay, that's not good. Linux just crashed. Okay, So I ran the whole script again. Okay, we'll plug this in. But things weren't looking good. So pretty much what's happening is every time I try and enable and allow UTM to use this bad boy, it just fully crashes. Completely crashes. Oh, dang it feels so close. To see if I could find an answer for what was happening, I jumped into the Rabbitude Discord, and it didn't take long for my suspicions to be confirmed. See, I wasn't the only one trying to run this tool on a virtual machine. Very few people had any luck with it. Far out. What do I do here? Okay, I've been doing some thinking, and I realized, why don't I just run Linux on the iMac? Why does it have to be on a virtual machine? Silly. Okay. Sound like the Planet Scouty? Are you dead? So I downloaded a version of Linux Fedora onto an SSD. Nothing left to do but to just see if it boots. Come on, baby. But no matter how many times I tried to boot the iMac, it just kept failing. And somehow I managed to brick the iMac. What am I doing, dude? Using my old school mouse, I have been able to enable booting from an external or removable device. So let's see if this will now boot. But once again, it failed. And I bricked the iMac so bad that I had to reinstall macOS. Sorry, Chelsea. If only I had a PC. So I called in a favor from my boy Toby. His dad, Rusty, was the closest dude I knew with a PC. Everyone comment, thanks, Rusty, because things were starting to look up. Okay, it's working. All right, sweet. Hey, blessings.
Oh, thank you.
To you and your family.
Thank you, sir.
R1 Escape was running perfectly, until suddenly...
No.
See, the R1 Escape software relies heavily on Python, but for whatever reason, Python wasn't downloading correctly onto Rusty's PC. But after a few fixes, it's now downloading the next set of things we need.
Oh my gosh.
Wild. Nothing else will go wrong. You hear me? Power off the device. Okay, press enter and then plug the okay, so press enter.
Oh.
Bro, please. Handshake successful. I don't know what it's doing. I've never made it this far. I don't know what's happening, bro. Oh, it's still going. Things are so tense right now.
I feel like I'm holding my breath right now.
I don't know, I'm like, don't make any movements.
Yeah.
No sudden movements. Remember when I said this would take 15 minutes?
Yeah, literally an hour later.
Oh, gosh. No. Press enter.
It's doing it, bro. Oh.
Look at that. Your device will be unlocked and it can't be trusted. Your device will boot in 5 seconds. Bro, are you... See, I didn't realize it at the time, but getting this far through the process meant that I had successfully unlocked the R1. At this point, the software should have automatically installed the new Android system. Wait.
Oh.
Creating process. Hold up. Oh, it does say on here. Create process failed. This isn't connect from the file space. Bro, no.
Sure.
We were so close.
So close.
Yep. It failed once again.
That looks like it just like cracked it and then
That's it.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
You'll feel good. Once you'll feel good once you're playing Minecraft on the rabbit.
Toby and I attempted it a bunch more times, but we still got stuck at the same exact spot. But the software just couldn't install Android. I don't know what to do, bro.
Cue the sad piano music.
Bro. So now it's even more useless.
Yeah, you can't do anything on it.
It's stuck looping, bro. How does everyone else on YouTube just do it, bro? I watch so many videos.
Why do I want to cry, bro?
Bro, I feel so defeated right now by this dumb orange box, bro, that I spent $300 on. I feel so defeated. But no matter how defeated I felt, I knew I couldn't let this little orange box win, which meant that I needed a PC. But not just any PC, but my sister's trash laptop. Oh yeah, my best friend and savior has arrived. This is Hannah's terrible Dell laptop.
It's not terrible.
It's not good, Hen. Okay, so I have Fedora installed, or running, Fedora the Explorer.
That's funny.
It's not funny. I've got school. So I have downloaded Rabbit R1 Escape. Come on, baby. Oh yes, it's working. Okay. It's working. It's working real good. There it goes. Okay, everything is installed. It's all
Sorry.
Let's run this again. Oh, my shirt is unbuttoned so far. Why didn't anyone tell me? God, this is a family channel. This is the moment of truth. We need to plug in the rabbit. Please work. Okay. I am getting a bunch of errors. What's happening, dude? What am I doing wrong here? Similar to the issues I was having at Toby's place, the R1 Escape software was having a super hard time downloading all the files it needed to be able to jailbreak the R1. All I want is to actually use this thing, so I tried running it again. Things are moving a bit quicker. Guess we'll find out. Wait a second, way more files downloaded this time than last time. It was like 600 meg last time. 1.4 gig? Okay, come on, baby. Please. It's doing something. It's doing something, bro. Okay. Oh my gosh, bro. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. This is the furthest we have gotten since using Toby's dad's computer. I'm hoping for a miracle because right now this thing literally does not work. It just keeps flashing corrupt. Ironic. We don't have any errors. So let's plug this in. So plug it in and press enter. What? Why am I getting so many errors, dude? I don't understand. Okay, let's run it again. What is happening? Okay, let's try this again. Press enter. I spent the rest of the night trying to get this thing to work. Okay, let's try again. But I kept getting hit with error after error, and I would spend hours trying to understand what was going wrong. I'm gonna start again. Okay, this could be my last attempt. I don't even know what I'm doing now. I've tried installing so many different Python scripts. Who knows? I don't even really understand what's happening here. It says it's installing everything I need, but there is only one way to find out. So let's plug this in. You know, I wish I could say this was the moment it worked. And watching back through all this footage, it's kind of nuts seeing how many times I thought I had done it, when actually I wasn't even close. Okay, it is the next day, and good news, I think. I've reset the rabbit back to normal, so at least it's stock. Dude, this took so long to work out how to do. My next step is to try and jailbreak it again. I don't know why, but this one is beating the crap out of me. This project is just not... Maybe it's because it should be simple? It should be straightforward, and so far it's been nothing but nightmares, which is a sick name for a death metal album about the rabbit R1. Okay, let's freaking try this again. Here we go. We're running the script. Please. Power off the device. I can do that, I think. Okay, yep, I can do that. Force it off. Power off your device. Press enter. Plug it in. So I've gotten back to this one. So that's a step further than I expected. But just like before, the software couldn't install Android to the R1. So instead of using Linux, I turned back to trusty Windows, hoping it will let me flash Android onto the rabbit. Let's just try and run it, dude. I feel so defeated right now. This is the furthest I've got. Days of doing this. This is the furthest I've gotten. When suddenly... No, freaking... It's finally loading the system file. It's finally loading it. It's actually freaking doing it, dude. I know I wanted to give up 100 times. Far out. Please, this has to work. 5, 6, come on. 7, let's go, the last one. It's done. Okay, just not gonna touch it for a second. Let's see if it worked. It did not. No, it didn't work. I don't get it. I don't get it. The image flashed. I don't get it. Can I be real right now? I've attempted to jailbreak this thing so many times. Easily 50 plus times that obviously I don't want to bore you guys with. And for whatever reason, each time I try and run the software, there's files missing, or something's glitching out, or the operating system I'm using isn't working properly. It's honestly been so brutal. Now, of course, it isn't the Ravitude team's fault. Like, they built this tool, and for most people, it works great. Man, I feel like I got so close, even successfully flashing new Android files to the rabbit. It should just be working. When I reboot it, it should just start with the Android logo. But I've tried to flash Android to this thing so many times now, I'm starting to lose count. I think the most frustrating part is I know that it's possible. I'm not even doing anything groundbreaking here, but nothing gets me like seeing other people do something, but for whatever reason, I can't do it. I can't get it, especially when it should be so simple. I told myself that I didn't have to finish this project, but then I started doing some more research. And while I was looking through the Ravitude Discord, I saw something really interesting. See, apparently devices like the Rabbit have an A slot and a B slot that you can boot from. I think it's so it can update without interrupting use. Honestly, I don't really get it. But when you're transferring the new system files onto the Rabbit, it's defaulting to slot A. But according to some of these things I saw in Discord, my Rabbit could be booting from slot B, which could be why it's just stuck in a loop, because it's actually not reading any system files. There are no system files there for it to boot from. So I got out my sister's trash laptop again, but this time attempting to flash the new Android files to slot B, but I was still having no luck. So instead, I tried using my MacBook to flash the same system files to both the A and the B slot. No freaking way. Are you freaking me right now? Are you actually freaking me right now? No way. I actually cannot believe it right now. I'm losing my mind. I can't, dude. I can't even believe it. I don't even know how. I did the exact same steps that I've been doing for like the last week. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. Finally, I've had this thing sitting on my desk for so long. You know what this means? Freaking Minecraft. It's wild because I'm not even the first guy to do this. So many other people have done this. For whatever reason, my story wasn't that simple. But either way, Minecraft is downloading. I've been waiting so long to say that. Frick. Oop. It's installing. Come on, baby. Press play. Allow. Dude, I can't. My brain just... Bro, I can't even, dude. It's working. It's working. What the frick, dude? This is actually out of control. My word. That is so sick. I wonder if I can connect my Xbox controller. So ridiculous. What up, Mr. Turtle? You don't know this, but you're inside of the Rabbit R1. I just cannot get over it, man. I just cannot get over it. There's no reason to do this, but gosh, does it feel good to finally have it working. I'm so pumped, dude. Finally, the Rabbit R1 is kind of useful. But I don't think we have to stop there. Now that this is working, there's a few things that I want to do to try and make this thing even more useful than it currently is, which could either be the smartest thing I've done or the dumbest thing I've done. But hey, if you dig goofy tech content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for hanging out with me for this whole journey, this outrageously pointless journey. I guess I'll see you in the next video.